and nice to meet you. Welcome to cold northern British Columbia. I'm Furduk the Gnome. I want you to consider for a moment how your students learn content. Over 190 days, or 950 hours, typical students are expected to learn hundreds of pages of curriculum, covering topics as diverse as irregular polygons, literary devices, and electricity. This is complex stuff. How do you do it? At the end of the school year, have your students with their diverse backgrounds and equally diverse learning styles learned all this stuff? How do you know? Are full bubble sheets and essay questions enough to convince you that they've learned it all? Well, in my world, you can be and meet anything, from a troll, or a dwarf, or an elf. Of course, there's also the hundreds of other different characters, both good and bad, that we meet along the way, each with their own quirky traits and habits. If you want to make it in my world, you better learn what those traits and habits are, or else you won't make it very far. It can be tough here. If, for example, you want to free the beautiful Drake Karinaku from under the control of the huge and scary orc shaman Zulu Head the Whack, you'll have to learn everything from where to find the quest, to which spells to use at which time, to the kind of armor you'll need to survive, not to mention which skills your friends should have in order to help everyone on your team to survive. Did I mention that to even see the beautiful Karinaku, you'd have to play in my world for close to 950 hours? You'll need to learn how to get along and collaborate with everyone, from pious paladins to sneaky rogues. Let me tell you, it can be tricky. But hey, some of my best friends are rogues. If you want to make some gold in my world, you'll also need to learn a couple professions. There's a very active economy here. I'm a tailor, as well as an enchanter. If you prefer mining, cooking, alchemy, herbalism, or 5 other professions, you can learn them here as well, and get better during your time here. Of course, the higher your skills, the more valuable your products, and the more gold you'll fetch at the auction house. To be the best tailor you can be and to defeat the strongest foes, you'll need to play a long time, and learn lots of stuff. You'll also need to know where to find all this stuff and how to get it. I've learned most of this stuff from my friends in my guild, or from friendly strangers I've met along the way. You can find information on my world from others through live voice or text chats, or from websites, discussion forums, chat rooms, blogs, wikis, YouTube videos, and even old-fashioned books. I have to admit, I still prefer thumbing through the percentage tables of a good old dungeon manual than trying to read the tables from a computer screen. But hey, every gnome has his or her style, I guess. Wherever the information is, I'll find it. I'm always reading one thing or another. If I need to know something, I always have a variety of places and ways to get what I need. I've made it this far and expect to go further. I have to admit, though I've met lots of smart and very advanced characters here, I've never met anyone who's finished here. I suppose no matter how long you play, there's always something else to learn. So maybe by listening to me, you've thought about learning in a different way than you had before. All I know is, in this rich and beautiful world with all my friends, it's difficult to survive, challenging to get better, and still lots I need to learn. As hard and difficult life is in my world, it's twice as much fun. Thanks for watching. I'm Furduk the Gnome.